this video before, but I gave too much shorts too quick. And I want to kind of split it up a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you how to trade, basically. I'm not going to... That's it. I'm just going to tell you how you can trade. Alright, let's go up a little bit. Alright. So, let's say we're doing a bearish example. See if we can try and fit in. Don't think we will be able to. This is how you're going to trade. Oh, you can't even see, bro. This is how you trade, alright? What you want to do is let's do line to there, then let's put it in the middle, then this is gone. Sweet. Alright. Say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Come on, mate. Why is it not working then? Bro. What is the button? There. It's not even working, mate. Long nut. Alright. If you can sit through this, you can sit and learn how to trade, mate. And anyone listening outside, because I've got my window open, we're about to get some free game. So, lock in, mate. Right. Let's do the same. I know you can see like all the other stuff, but don't worry about that for now. Right. Oh, kind of want that gone, bro. Get rid of that. Symbol. Right, I don't want any of that, man. Sweet. Alright, bullish example, bearish example. Alright, on a bullish example, this is obviously your weekly open, right? Just to say, we open here. So if you've actually managed to stay through all that yap, well done. Now you're about to get some sauce. Right, we'll start bullish. Right, we're bullish. we're likely to see weekly open, some sort of accumulation. Usually, oh, that's not bullish. It's not bullish. So usually we see some swings on Monday. Tuesday will then start to break lower. And if not Tuesday, definitely Wednesday. Then this sets us up to take out all of this. And then as we join into Friday, bang, bang, bang. Right. So I'm going to put all the lipstick on in a sec. Bearish example, some type of swings on Monday. Then we might see Tuesday. And if not Tuesday, at least Wednesday. And we start dropping. We make low of the week around Thursday-ish. And then when we get into Friday, we either take lower week and push up, close, or we do other things. So this is let's say this is your accumulation. This is your manipulation. And this is your distribution. And this is your close. So I'm going to do the same. Let me move my camera a little bit. I'm going to do the same example for bearish. Clone. So you'll have about this. So your accumulation. Then you'll see this is your manipulation. Then you'll see this is your distribution. And you'll see this as your close. So this is the simple AMD of the weekly chart, but you can profile each day as well. So inside of, okay, let's actually add one more thing. So we can put H4, PDA, above, H4 plus PDA, then you will see CSD, then you'll see bang bang bang, same logic applies at the top. H4 plus PDA, and you'll see your CSD before closing. Same thing on this chart for your high of the week. You'll see H4 plus PDA. you'll see CISD, and then for your low of the week, you will see the same exact thing. Bang. Let's do. Let's actually move this weekly open a bit higher, because otherwise that would be too close. To be a bearish week. So in every instance, you're gonna have your low of the week and your high of the week in a H4 PDA, and you're either gonna have SMT this leg to confirm, or you're gonna have SMT on this leg. Same for here. You're either gonna have SMT on this leg down to confirm that that's the low of the week, or you'll have SMT on here to confirm that that's the low of the week. The same here. You have SMT on that leg, confirm that it's the low of the week, or you'll have SMT here to confirm that is the low of the week. Same thing here. You either have SMT on here, or you'll have it here. So this is basically how a weekly candle operates every single time. Now you can get more refined in this, and what you can do is, instead of seeing this on the lower time frame, well, picture this, but on, so this is the, let's say this is like the hourly or the 4 hourly chart. You can then picture that on the hourly chart or the 15-minute chart, or at every bottom reversal, low of session, low of day, or low of week. So every week has, so daily, you have low of session, high of session, low of day, low of day, high of day. And then weekly, and that is not what I wanted. Don't know how that even opened. And then weekly, you'll have low of the week and high of the week every single time. And the same phenomenon happens. So let's picture that this is, I'm looking for low of session here. So this is low of session. Okay, I'm going to change this to X open. X open. Well, that is technically weekly open. But you can opens to replace, weekly open, daily open, session open. So you can have all of this logic for each three. So on a weekly example, this would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On a daily example, this could be midnight, London, New York. On a session, this could be 9:30 open, macro, post macro, London close, macro. So you can replace the weekly open with either of these. Now, this is going to repeat every single day, every single time you want to trade. If you want every high X session, every reversal, every SMR for X of the week, X of the week, X of the day, X of the session follows this SMR pattern. 1. Over MPDA. 2. CSD. 3. Inverse gap. 4. SMT. Now, let me just double check my notes. And I would probably put SMT higher than the inverse gap. Actually, I'll just keep it. Because sometimes you won't get the inverse. Sometimes you will. Depends. Most times you will. So we can kind of make another chart here. Lower time frame SMR. This is going to be so hard to fucking do, you know. Bro, I'm at... Hold on. Bought the Nasdaq. Anyways. So. Relax. You're going to see. X open. You're going to see same accumulation. You're going to see the SMT. On either leg. You're going to get your CSD, which you'll come and tap into. And then you'll either get the inverse gap as well. Not always needed. But if it's there, it's proof, change it water flow. And then you'll see the exact same thing at the top. You'll see bang, bang, some tea. You get the gist. PDA. Put this in the middle. CSD. And bang. See the exact same thing. Now when I say lower time frame, I mean the hourly, or like the 15 or the 5 or the 1. And you can keep going down. So let's say this is on the 5, then in this leg here, you're going to see the exact same pattern as this. So in each leg, each low that gets made, if you don't see this pattern, it's not a real low. I wish I could just reverse this, but I can't. Every swing low that's made. Look. This pattern. Fractal. And we'll do a bearish example. X open. Let's see the type of accumulation. I'm gonna see it move higher, move lower, bang, distribution. Same thing there. See the S&Ts. Either one to confirm that SMR. That same time frame PDA. And then the exact same on the other side. It's not just going to stop randomly. Bang. And then obviously don't forget your CSDs. Same thing here. CSD, bang. So every single one, every swing X that is made, bang, bang, bang. So you can take this logic, put it into any high of day, high of week, low of week, blah, 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 and you can use it to your advantage. Now this is the full image. But yeah, I mean, I know it's a long video and it's only this on the screen, but hopefully you can see what I'm trying to get at. Every time we either make high of day, low of day, we have the same pattern. Every time we make low of the week, high of the week, we have the same pattern. Every time we make high of the session or low of the session, we have this exact same pattern. So you can profile the week and say, okay, Tuesday made low of week, confirmed the SMT in a PD array that's higher time frame, got the CSD, and now we're trading away with drawing liquidity above. You could then come into Wednesday looking for the SMR, trying to trade maybe here, or Thursday trying to trade this one here, or Friday this one here, or you could do the opposite and expect a TGIF on the Friday and expect the reversal into the range for the week. So use this into any swing point that's relevant. So this can be the weekly, daily, or hourly. This can be the weekly, daily, or hourly. It's up to you how you use it. So even in any leg, you'll see this pattern. So in a bearish leg, this move up is this move up. We're going to see this at the top, and we'll melt off. So we'll probably see CSD around here on the lower time frame, and then trade in. Then the hourly or the daily will look like this. But this is source, and I know I've just spent this long explaining the logic, but hopefully you sat through it and watched it and learnt this is how the markets move. This is all you need. You need to look at the weekly and the daily and the hourly and see these patterns. When you're on the lower time frame, don't just get into a fair value gap because there is one. Get into one because you've seen CSD. You've seen the high time frame PD array. You've then seen the CSD. You've seen the inverse gap, and you've seen the SMT, and that confirms a trade. Because as soon as the weekly profile, the daily profile is set, let's say here, Wednesday, make high of the week, get CSD, all these legs here, all this manipulation up, we don't get a CSD. But here we do. The SMT, the CSD, the inverse gap confirms a reversal, and every time we retrace up, you can be looking for this. So we can distribute off. Every time we retrace up, you can be looking for this. Every time we trace up, look for this. Every time we trace up, look for this. Now, if it's Friday, you can then try and do the TGIF of, okay, if it's Friday, we can look for this down here. So this is quite a powerful cheat sheet. That is not. This is literally a cheat sheet. And I'm going to put here as well. All you need to trade. Put an underline. I'm going to put that in the Discord as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed doing some work with me. Hopefully you've learned something. And I'm going to drop some more source ASAP. But for the time being, stay safe and peace out.